Sad, folks. It's sad that we have to go out there and fight and fight and strike and protest because we want to take a shit and a piss, right? Which every human has the right to do, but not according to these gig companies. No, no, no. Thou shalt not piss and shit during thou shift, right? That's their attitude. It's like me saying to Dara Khosrowshahi and Logan Green, hey, you have a 3 or 4 hour boardroom meeting with your executives, and unfortunately, we are not going to allow you to get out of your seats and take a piss and a shit, ladies and gentlemen. You got to go all the way through, right? How would those executives feel with a full bladder, right? Or with a big dump, with a big load in their body? It's wrong. So New York City, slap them down. Boom! New York City food delivery workers just won the right to bathroom access. In my life, I would never have thought that gig workers have to fight for bathroom access. Where is this world coming to? What are these CEOs doing to humans, right? New York City food delivery workers just won the right to bathroom access on the job after months of organizing and protest. So here's the other message I have for you guys out there. You think that organizing protests and strikes don't work? I have a couple of naysayers. Oh, it doesn't work. You can strike and protest. It's not going to work. Listen, these people striked, organized, and protested for a worthy cause, and they got it, right? So if you don't stand up for yourself in life, you ain't going nowhere in life. You got to be willing to club back, my friends. So I want to jump into this article, another great story out of the UK, which also, I've made friends with the people that have brought the Supreme Court case in the UK and won it. We go back and forth almost on a daily basis. And man, they fought. And if you find out what they got at the end, right, all these little extras, right, they're still fighting, still not good enough, but they stood up and they fought for years and they were victorious. So in life, there should be a message to you: never quit, never stop fighting for what you believe in or for your human rights, right? You got to literally stand up for yourself and make a statement. Take a stand in life, right? Don't sit back, take the punches, get abused. No, be vocal. You have the entire social media world on your side. You can put the material out there. I mean, there's so many people that will listen to your voice if you use your voice. That's pretty deep. So New York City passed several bills aimed at improving pay and working conditions for delivery workers. One guarantees workers can use bathroom when picking up orders. New York City's gig worker laws have often led other states to adopt similar regulations. These could too. Well, I hope that all the other states allow their drivers to take a crap and a piss, right? That's your damn frickin' human right. Why should we have to fight for this, guys and girls? New York City Council members on Thursday voted to pass a series of landmark bills aimed at improving pay and working conditions for delivery workers operating within the city. Well, that puts a smile on my face. It makes me very happy, right? That's a victory. That's another 1-0 score to the drivers. One bill specifically requires third-party food delivery apps like Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash to include a clause in their contracts with restaurants making bathroom facilities available to delivery workers. The bill, earlier reported by Vice, addresses workers' long-held complaint that amid pressure from the delivery companies to fulfill orders as quickly as possible, as well as restaurant restricting access, they're often unable to find anywhere to use a bathroom in between orders. Well, firstly, shame on you, Uber Eats. Shame on you, Grubhub. Shame on you, DoorDash, for putting those people under those conditions, right? You finally got slapped in your face. Tony Zhu, Dara Khosrowshahi, and the other thugs that lead these companies. Another bill passed Thursday, including provisions requiring delivery companies to show workers how much they'll earn, excluding tip, and the estimated trip time and distance before they accept an order, as well as let them set limits on how far they'll travel per trip. It is your goddamn right to know that information, my friends, right? Why keep us in the dark? Why all these question marks? Why all these blurry and distorted waters, right? Let the people know what they are in for. And if they want to get into it, if they actually want to do it, right? Give them all the surrounding information about that trip. Thank you for fighting for that. Thank you for passing that bill. A third aims to increasing transparency around pay. You should always have transparency around pay. What am I going to get paid if I go from A to B? If I do a trip, if I do a delivery, I want to know. Don't muddy the waters. Don't distort the picture, right? Tell us, what do we get paid, period. Specifically tips, right? By requiring, if that person is tipping you, Mr. CEO, Mrs. CEO, right? If they are tipping you, that is what they want that individual to receive. Don't hide those numbers. Don't fudge those numbers. Pay them the goddamn tip, period. It's their tip, right? By requiring companies to tell customers how much of their tip will ultimately go to the delivery worker before collecting it, as well as provide workers with more information about their total earnings, including from tips, and notify them when and why a customer changed or removed their tip amount. The bills come after months of protests and organizing by delivery workers. Thank you, delivery workers, for protesting. Thank you for standing up for these things that should be basic human rights, led by grassroots group Los Deliveristas Unidos. Congratulations to you, about low wages, opaque pay practices, and at times hazardous working conditions that have been exacerbated during the pandemic. As contractors, delivery workers lack many of the legal protections enjoyed by delivery companies' corporate employees amid growing concern about the precarity of so-called gig workers. New York City and other cities and states have increasingly been passing laws requiring companies that rely on them to comply with existing labor laws. The food delivery industry has aggressively fought to prevent its workers from being reclassified as employees through Grubhub, though Grubhub came out in support of the laws passed by the New York City Council on Thursday. I would hope so, but why did you fight them in the first place, right? And then suddenly, we're fine with that. These bills are common sense to support the delivery workers who work hard every day for New York's restaurants and residents. Ensuring they receive a living wage and have access to restrooms isn't just a good idea, it's the right thing to do, Grubhub spokesman Grant Klinsman told Insider in a statement. DoorDash told Insider in a background statement that it had some concerns about the bills. You have some concerns about the bills? Really? Tony Zhu, you have concerns about the bills? Well, I have a lot of concerns when you're in your next boardroom meeting, because guess what? We are denying you to go to the restroom. We are denying you the toilet. You're not going to be able to flush, right? Yeah, that's our concern. Claiming workers being able to set specific limits could hurt undeserved areas, and that putting a bathroom access guarantee in its contracts could make restaurants less likely to comply. For them, time is money. They prefer you not go to the restroom or to the bathroom, right? They prefer you bypass that and just keep work. Don't take a crap, just work. We recognize the unique challenges facing delivery workers in New York City and share the goal of identifying policies that will help Dashers and workers like them. Well, that's not what you said in your previous statement, right? So don't come and pretend here that you Mr. Nice Guy, DoorDash. This is why last year we announced an industry-leading set of initiatives to improve Dasher safety. Give me a break. Strengthen earnings and expand access to restrooms. We'll continue to work with the stakeholders. Whoa, here it is. Here are my shoes. Thank you so much. Do you want a bottle of water or something?
Oh, I appreciate it. I got a bunch, though. Thank you.
You got? Thanks so much. Gentleman just made a delivery here. Thank you. Appreciate it. Including the city council to identify ways to support all delivery workers in New York City without unintended consequences, a DoorDash spokesman added in a statement. Uber did not respond to a request for comment on this story. Right? Uber did not respond to a request for comment on the story. My friends, that last statement speaks volumes. They don't care a continental F-U-C-K. Right? We're not even going to respond, right? So, we're not happy that these bills passed. We're not happy that these guys are now have bathroom access, etc. You know what? We're just not going to respond. It speaks volumes about the company. Right? At least Grubhub and DoorDash had something to say, although DoorDash's comments are completely contradictory to what they preached in the first place, right? Grubhub sort of tried to pretend to be the nice guy and said, yeah, they deserve it. But this last statement, Uber did not respond to a request for comments on the story. It's sickening. It's sickening. And that is why we gave him the title of the BSO. The bullshitting officer, Dara Khosrowshahi, right? So have a great day. It's the weekend. Enjoy quality time with your family. Make sure you guys spend as much quality time together. Give them a hug, give them a kiss, tell them that you love them, and just be safe out there, my friends, and don't tolerate this nonsense. And if there's something that you dislike, if there's something that agitates you, if there's something that upsets you the way these people on the top here treat you, you go out and you be vocal, right? Promise me that. Promise me that you'll be vocal and that you'll fight for your rights and not tolerate this shit. No pun intended. Have a good one.